Hello, everyone. So, this is Maya Diamond here. I'm a dating and relationship coach, and I'm really excited to talk to you about this principle that I feel like is so valuable for having a healthy, loving, and thriving relationship. And I don't think that it's talked about enough. And I think that this is something that you can get a ton of value from. So, this principle is that when we as women really share, and men also, both men and women can do this. And what it is that when we really share our emotions, our vulnerable emotions, whether it's sad, scared, hurt, worried, whatever it is, when we share that vulnerability with our partner, it actually has them come towards us. And when we attack, blame, criticize, it has them move away. And so what I think that is really interesting is that from a very young age, a lot of us have been taught that in order to be an adult, we need to be defended, we need to be strong, we need to be capable. And so that's why our default pattern for a lot of us, especially successful women, is to do the, strong, criticizing, blaming, defensiveness, judging, anger, outbursts, all of those things. As an adult, it's actually a lot of times easier to go to that pattern than to really share vulnerably about your own feelings of fear, feeling scared, feeling worried, feeling vulnerable, right? And so it's so much harder to do that in a relationship. Yet, for a lot of us, that is the thing that actually has your partner come closer to you, especially a healthy partner. And that is the thing that is going to really create a healthy, loving relationship, is to share those emotions in a vulnerable way when it's necessary, right? Maybe your partner's doing something that is really hard for you, and so you could get angry, you could criticize, you could blame, or you could share in a really vulnerable, authentic, undefended way. So I want you to just take a moment, whether you're single or in a relationship, and I want you to think about maybe the last time you were with a guy and maybe you or a woman and you were frustrated, or, you didn't get your needs met. And so maybe you got angry, or you blamed, or you criticized. And I want you to think about what was the deeper emotion underneath all of that. What was the deeper vulnerable feeling or feeling? Was it sadness? Was it hurt? Was it scared? Was it worry? Was it, just feeling unsafe? Whatever it was, that's a vulnerable emotion. And I want you to know that when you actually share that vulnerable emotion, like, wow, I'm noticing I'm feeling kind of, worried or scared that, when you come home at a different time that you say that you're going to come home, I notice I get kind of scared and worried, like wondering, like, where is he at, right? So you could say that if your partner comes home at a different time than he says he's going to come home. Or you could say, I'm so angry. Why are you doing this to me? This is so awful. I can't believe that you're doing this, right? Do you see and feel the difference, right? One is anger, one is criticism, one is blaming and attacking, and the other is really owning your vulnerable feelings. So I want you to just take a moment again and just connect with the last time this might have occurred in your life where you had the opportunity to share these vulnerable feelings, and maybe you did or maybe you didn't. And I just want you to know that this is something that you get to do, that this is something that you get to have, which is a relationship where your vulnerable feelings are safe, where it's safe to share these vulnerable feelings. And if you're not in a relationship where it's safe to share these, then that needs to shift, and there needs to be a safe place for you to be able to share those vulnerable feelings with your partner, right? And to me, that's one of the signs of a healthy relationship, that you can share these vulnerable feelings and that your partner can be responsive to those vulnerable feelings. So if you've never had a relationship where your partner is, responsive to you being vulnerable, then I deeply, deeply desire for you to have a relationship where you get to have that, because it's so, so healthy to have a partner that is emotionally responsive to your true, deeper feelings. So I'm going to leave you guys with that, but I just want you to just really take that in, that and this is true for all relationships, that your vulnerable feelings actually brings the other person closer to you. And it's the attacking, the criticizing, the blaming, the anger that pushes someone away. Okay, thank you so much. So great to talk to you today.